Yo, hello everyone. Good morning. Good morning, Malik. Hello there. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry. I apologize for streaming so early, but I could not fall asleep, and figured, you know what, maintenance is up in about an hour, and so I figured I might as well just stay up and wait until maintenance is over, so we can do some posts for Dragon Quest. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get that started after I do my dailies here, of course. But how's everyone's morning been? And I actually debated about streaming as well too. I flipped a coin, either yes or no, of either I was gonna fall asleep or stream later or stream now, but and it flipped on yes, and so yeah, we're streaming now. Yeah, let's go ahead and finish up this daily, kill off these enemies real quick, and we'll do some polls today for the Dragon Quest collab. Nice, good. I just got done working out, and yeah, and I could not fall asleep, and so here we are. But with that here, let's go ahead and so this survey here is new, by the way. This looks different. But let's go ahead and check out what's going on today with the mail here. Turn that off for a second here. Before we do that, let's go ahead and head on over to Side Celestia. And head on over to Cropdale. I was at New Delsta testing out Zerg's damage. So that's why I'm there. It's not a bad workout. Felt pretty good. But then again, working out always feels pretty good. Oh no, not like that today, thank God. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out the mail here. Development team. We got 30 rubies from the compensation, which is fantastic. 900 rubies from the Dragon Quest collab. And also the Blue Slime's Ember Spirit. So we'll go ahead and grab all that. It's a juicy 900 free rupees, so that's quite fantastic. Yo, kid, how's it going? With that here, I think that should be everything. What's going on in the news here? Is there any updates at all? Dragon Quest collaboration. So we know about that. And not too bad. We just started, and we're about to do some polls for EX Marusu. Just only her. Just because of the fact that right now I'm kind of low on rubies, and I'm trying to save my rubies for now for another character in the future. But with that, let's go ahead and pull out good boy Theo. Before we even do all that, let's go check out these shops here. I'm surprised there's no special. Oh, there is. Okay. So if you really wanted to, you could also buy this Awakening pack as well too. It's 1,000 rubies, and you get Awakening Stone for that character. You did your pulls. How did that go? So usually these are pretty good. They're a pretty good bang for a buck. Was it always $69? I thought it was like 49. Was it not? Did they increase the price? But yeah, these are they're pretty good bang for a buck if you of course want to get, or if you did get Marusu, and you want her ultimate awakened to 2, then this wouldn't be too bad. But let's go ahead and claim our feats here, do our dailies here. Also, you also do get like these soul boxes, which I'm assuming are for like the weapons. Of course, if they do come home. But with that, let's go ahead and do some pulls for EX Moruso. Now we do all get a free 10 times pull. One character random, so I'm really hoping that all of us do get EX Marusu, because she is by far the best character in the collaboration. You got 3 Zibis? Are you sure about that? That's insane, like. Now we have EX Cyrus here, he looks pretty cool. His skills are kind of all over the place, and honestly he doesn't seem all that great. He does have a pretty big nuke attack. Of course it's called the Giga Slash. Very fitting. Viola herself, she's quite strong as well too. Spam her EX skill and then follow that up with her ultimate, or of course her battle skill. You got Marusu on the A, nice, that's all you need. And then of course the featured character in the collaboration, EX Marusu. What is her passive called? Clone. So it's called Just. The other two, hey, that's fantastic. Taking a look at the guidance right here, this should be 1.2. That's our dedicated banner, and of course it's the paid banner. Yeah, it's pretty rare to get 3 5 stars back to back like that in Genshin Impact. The guidance rate for the free Ruby banner is 0.66, so that's something to keep in mind of. We have also the Lunar New Year celebration as well. It's a 3 times pull, along with the Valentine's celebration Scarlet Vows. This I feel like let's take a look here. I think it's only females. I think. Yeah, so far it's only just females. But then this is Memory Travelers along with the general pool. So it's not bad. For 100 paid rubies, if you do have 100 paid rubies, I would give it a try. Of course, try your luck here, of course. Of course, if you don't have any paid rubies, then of course I wouldn't bother. We have the Scarlet Vows, which is a one-time pull, which is again only female characters only. So we'll go ahead and start with this here, and then we'll move our way up. Kind of weird how they decided to put these Valentine banner at the same time as the Dragon Quest collab. I mean, I guess it is Valentine's Day. Oh, and by the way, happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and what's the exchange here, anyways? Let's check that out. So it's 50, so it's not too bad. So if you do a full step up banner, you're pretty much guaranteed a 5-star female character from besides Listia, Memory Traveler, and also it seems like Outer Stereo's Memory Travelers as well too. My Valentine? No, my Valentine is just you guys. So yeah, this is not a bad banner. Of course, if you're gonna go for step 5, you might as well go ahead and or finish up this whole entire step up banner, so you can get 50 of these red Val fragments, and then of course you can exchange that for a 5-star character. Midia is really good. If you had to choose one, Midia, EX Shana, or EX Rinyu, and Shana. But let's go ahead and head on up to the Lunar Year's celebration. Likewise. Let's see how our luck is gonna shape up here. We'll go ahead and skip that. Oh, we got a Tressa. I'll take that. A free Awakening Stone. Or more shards, I guess, huh? Let's go to our second pull. Go ahead and skip that. Let's get a 4.5 star. Nope, nothing. Okay, let's go to our third pull. And nothing. So only a 4.5 star, which I'll take it. Free pulls are better than nothing. Well, let's go ahead and head on up here and do the free pull here. So again, the best character in this collaboration is by far EX Marusu, so let's hope that she comes on home. I think there's a chance that you can also get the other characters too, but that's pretty unlikely. Myself Alfie, some Alfredo. Can't go wrong with that. We'll go ahead and go through this. I forgot which faction she's from. I think it's Opulence. She's from Side Celestia. Oh, is that her? Hey! Oh yeah, let's go! We are now a haver of EX Marusu for free. That is fantastic. Alrighty. Can't go wrong with that. I think we're done here. Oh, this is pretty cool. Got a different background. Is this like Hikari's like castle? Hi. Let's go, Marusa. The new background does look pretty cool. Man, I think we're done polling here. Shortest poll stream ever. But yeah, if I can get her here, man, I kind of don't feel like using any paid rubies for her then. Of course, it would be nice to get her to Ultimate Awakening 2. That's where I would leave her. But of course, you can also give her Ari as well too, if need be. And by the way, it's a 4,500 for pity for any of these characters. Well, it's a good thing we didn't go to sleep here. We decided to stream today. But yeah, I think we're done polling here. You know what? That felt too easy. Let's go ahead and let's do a free 10 times poll here. I'm gonna get a lot of mad comments. Oh, I can't believe you did that. That's not fair. Streamer luck. Go ahead and skip that. Oh, we got a Nicola. Not bad. Nicola's A4 accessory is actually pretty good as well too. I think it's 15% physical defense down at the start of battle. Let's do one more, and then we'll call it a day. For what I am right now, or where I'm at right now, I'm gonna leave her the way she is right now, and then I'll probably just give her Ari. Although her A4 accessory is actually kind of decent as well too, giving you a low chance to lower physical defense and elemental defense when using attacks, of course. And it's not called Legend, but it's called Soul Sigil, which doesn't sound as cool as Legend. Get About's fishnet stockings. If you had a pull for one of these A4 accessories, I would say Viola's A4 accessories not too bad. A nice 200 to elemental attack and 100 damage cap to, or 100,000 damage cap up. Well, let's do one more here, and then we'll call it a day. Come on, EX Morusu. Or maybe not. Oh, we did get a stud. I'll take it. Okay, and just like that, we're done. We're pulling for the Dragon Quest collab. Now, of course, we only just did get only one copy of EX Marusu, but this is pretty much best scenario for pretty much anybody. If you're free to play, or even if you're a whale. Of course, if you're a whale, then of course you can do whatever you want. But to those that are also pulling for EX Marusu, or EX Iris, or even EX Viola, good luck in your pulls, and hopefully your pulls are a lot better than mine. Catch you next time. Alright, so with that being said here, let's go ahead and see what's going on today with the event here. So it looks like we do have a new special tournament. So we'll check that out real quick before we call it a morning or night. It would be nice if they can fix this text here so we can see what's going on here. Oh, I'll still be here. That's just my way of saying or doing my YouTube videos. Alright. Now, for the most part, I'm still liking using EX Dark Priestess. Just because of the fact that Dark Priestess, her ultimate gives elemental exploits to your whole entire allies, whereas EX Marusu only does that for front row. Yeah, same here, when it does happen. But we'll go ahead and, like I said, we'll do this real quick. The quest starts at a recommended level of 10. Ooh, we gotta be careful. Mercury's bandana. The scent of blood, the lure of battle, terror, despair, and devastation, the sweet taste of slaughter. The best weapons in the game right now really depends on what you need. But you can't go wrong with fortune weapons. If you feel like you're hitting past the damage cap, then you want to be using brilliant weapons. All these are calling to us, calling to me. Oh, monsters, go to that place and revel in that banquet of bloodlust. Or bloodlust. But yeah, I've never played any of the Dragon Quest games. What do you mean I can't register for it? Sorry, but we instated new rules for the special tournament. What glory is there to be earned if gladiators themselves are barred from competing for it? Move aside, scrubs. We're here for the tournament as well. A strange rule, is it not? They say there are no slots left for any gladiator. Waste my time if there's to be no fight. My apologies for keeping you waiting. It's this sadistic promoter. What's going on here? Never heard of a tournament that bars entry to any and all gladiators. Why does he look so ominous? He probably knows that he is the current best DPS right now. Yo, Zuzu, hello. Good morning. Your confusion is understandable. But you're not entirely correct, for there is one gladiator participating. So high in life, that's fantastic. Indeed, there's a single slot available, and it's reserved for you. Alright, sounds good. This new format, it's a groundbreaking innovation. Welcome to the Monster Arena. Monster. Look at that. We should be getting a new monster from the Dragon Quest. Hey, there we go. That's the iconic slime dude. Alfric, what are those? What are those? I've never seen such creatures before. These are the creatures, especially. I don't think that's how you spell it, specially. Special. No, it is. I thought there's only one Y or one L. Especially. Prepared for otherworldly show of strength. They are to serve as the opponents for us to face. The format remains unchanged from the preliminaries to the main tournament. It's be a fight to death to see if we can prevail. Sounds like fun. This time you shall be the main event. Come head to the registration desk to sign up for the Monster Arena. You got a cam exam? Oh jeez, I pray for you. Meadow slime hunts, once a day, don't miss out. It's a perfect choice for earning EXP. Oh, by the way, that kind of reminds me, back in the Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, oh geez, that sounds like such a long time ago. Yeah, metal slimes were a great way for us to farm EXP. Or was that metal chocobos? No, it was metal cactuars. So we essentially got a new hunt for today. Typical hunts. So you can exchange them for bag of golds in the exchange tab. The metal slime spirit ember, a prayer ring to restore SP. Well, let's go ahead and check it out. Ooh, we gotta be careful. It's a blue slime. Let's go auto battle. Oh jeez, we're gonna be here for a hot second. This EX skill takes, or her EX skill takes like 30 business days to finish. Not to mention the follow-up attacks as well too. Match decided. You know, I guess we should be doing a showcase of Morusu, huh? Let's go ahead and switch over to her. Let's see here. Morusu, you can honestly use her for any party if you wanted to. We'll go ahead and get rid of Rinyu for now. Throw in Morusu. Man, I like her sprite. Her sprite and her artwork is fantastic. I would suggest giving her whose accessory was it? Maiden's Bell if you can, just to extend another turn on buffs from her. Whatever this thing looking. This lump wizard. The bubble slime. Let's move her to the front row. Yeah, I might as well go ahead and get her to level 79. Innocent Gadabout. And the OG Marusu. Now, OG Marusu, her A4 accessory is actually not too bad at all, too. Her accessory gives the front ally, I think it's 10 SP restore. Skeletal Swordsman. Now, when it comes to Dragon Quest, the only monsters I recognize are the slimes, of course. And of course that big green dragon. But if I recall correctly, Dragon Quest is like one of the OGs of the OGs of like RPG games. And I want to say that Pokemon was what's the one? What am I looking for? What am I trying to say? Pokemon took inspiration from Dragon Quest. Final matches of the preliminaries. Uploading a poster. Hey, fantastic. How did that go? Final match of the preliminaries. It's the Iron Golem. Go auto battle. When on the account where I really need the Dragon Quest characters. The suspense is killing me. And what happened? You won the right to enter the big leagues. Alright. Eludia. Alta have a Nina Nox points. Ah, there you go. Amazing, a performance truly worthy of the laddies. To face such otherworldly monstrosities and remain so calm and fearless. Choosing you was a wise decision. Who exactly is your next opponent? You'll find out soon enough. Wait your performance in the main tourney. Surprised she's not gonna teleport us to the island again. I do propose EXVL for a free 10. But ooh, a double. That's not bad. EXRS, oh, I mean, EXRS is pretty cool looking. But yeah, he's not that great though. I would say EX Viola might be a tad bit better than him. The Lump Shaman. So essentially a reskin of that one monster. Now we have a metal slime, but it's colored brown. $34 to get EX Maroso. Hey, that's fantastic. But yeah, that 900 free rubies, that definitely does come in clutch. Hey, that's some good pose though. Oh, we got a DQ fan, huh? I see. I wish I knew more about this game. Second match. I guess we'll go ahead and do this real quick, and we can kind of see how we can kind of optimize her in battle. An armful has appeared. Any questions? Alright, sounds good. You'll be my person I ask. I guess the first question is, did you play all the games? Because I know they have like a million versions of like Dragon Quest. Isn't the latest one like 8 right now? Moving on to these semifinals. Monster Arena is a famous concept. Oh, okay. Interesting. So I guess that's a nice throwback to the OG game, huh? Another Iron Golem, or Stone Guardian. Let's go auto battle. Take it away. But it is nice to see that the metal slime only take 1 damage though. I think that's I want to say that was similar in Brave Exvius as well too. Moving up the ranks. Wonder who the final boss is gonna be. Is it gonna be that dragon? I mean, the game is called Dragon Quest. I played 8, 9, 11. Finished all 1, 2, 3. Jeez, that's a lot. Yo, Ty, how's it going? You got lucky and got Marusu for a free poll. Hey, nice. Join the crew. You and I. 8 is the best. Okay, gotcha. 8 came out on PlayStation 2. Am I correct? The moment you all been waiting for. Final match at tournament. Now for the finals. We have to play 1, 2, 3, 7 remake. Gotcha. I wish I got into Dragon Quest, but I tried to get to Dragon Quest 8. I think that's for the PlayStation 2. And I took like the battle, and the combat was just way too slow for me. Oh, wonder what's going on. Jeez, it's so hype. Archfiend and Baramos. I'm assuming this guy's like a final boss. Port on the phone. Oh, jeez. Yes, just is used automatically. Of course, that's after you stack it up. Personally, a Final Fantasy IV fan. Oh, not. Final Fantasy IV is my first Final Fantasy game. The best open world games. Ah, I gotcha. Marusu Vladis. That's us. If I do recall correctly, the Dragon Quest characters are drawn by Akira, isn't it? Well, the guy who made Dragon Ball Z. Alright. But yeah, once we're done here, we can kind of go through her kit together. She does take a little bit of a learning curve to kind of fully understand her kit. But not all that troublesome though. What an incredible battle it was. Tense clash against those otherworldly monsters. Absolutely amazing. I gotcha. Truly glad I invited you to be here. So to achieve my true goal. I don't know if we have a cascade battle this week. I haven't checked yet. So you cling pathetically to life. It seems only right that I should have the joy killing or dealing the killing blow myself. Now come, show me how beautifully you die. Is this the dragon? What the heck is that thing? Who's that? An unbelievable foe has appeared. Ultimate battle against none other than the Master Archfiend himself, Zoma. Grandest battle in the arena. Something big has happened. Special match will now commence. Famous tough? Ah, I gotcha. Cosmic Fan will not extend the duration of Enlightenment buff. Cosmic Fan will increase like status attributes like physical attack. Final boss of Dragon Quest 3. Gotcha. Yeah, a lot of these characters and a lot of these monster designs, they remind me a lot of from Dragon Balls. Alrighty. They should have named EX Marusu Playboy Marusu. What an amazing duel. Even against the Master Archfiend, he displayed incredible skill. That was less a battle. Oh, it's Isla. And more of a forgettable gamble. The result speaks for itself, does it not? Those monsters all come from another world. In short, a Dreadborn fragment must be the cause of their manifestation in Celestia. Gov. Turns out we've created an Jesus Christ, 20 by putting it to use. It's in the morning for me. Moreover, the fragment's influence remained confined within the arena. Balancing spectacle and safety, the most efficient resolution, wouldn't you say? Let's come to a positive end. Dreadborn fragment has been recovered. Thanks, I guess. I didn't realize that even happened. Well, the main character's name is Gov. And it's still here. We'll see more of that. I think the following week after next week. I want to say we're gonna get the next 3 characters. I don't think it's gonna happen next week. I think it happens after next week. But let's go ahead and check out that accessory. What does that give us here? Usually these free-to-play accessories aren't all that great. Yangus and Kako. Mercury's bandana. Speed of 70 allows the wearer to move like a bat out of hell or something similar. Unclear how an actual bat might wear. Speaking facts. Oh, Dragon Quest. Oh, geez. Is it really until April? I guess I did not look at that. Oh, no. It's until next month. March. I was going to say, I feel like April might be a bit way too long. That's 2 months. No, I'm probably not going to do a VL A4. Yeah, it's definitely nice to have. Super nice, especially if you're, as we're going to be kind of slowly transitioning to the elemental squads in the future. But because she is a limited time collaboration unit, chances are, if you don't pull from them now, you're going to miss out on them forever. And I don't feel like spending that much rupees. But let's go ahead and claim all that. And I think the boss goes to the... Okay, so the Cascade Battle is the otherworldly monster arena. And of course, I would recommend that everybody do this as well too. This Cascade Battle does extend until April. So you have quite a bit of time, especially if you're a newer player. So Baramos is the adversary boss. Of course, it's limited as well. The Goddess Ring, it's a 30 SP, and it gives a SP recovery of 5%. Well, that's actually not too bad. And that does restore quite a bit of SP. I would recommend everybody do that. Well, let's go into EX3. Now he is weak to swords, so he is in for a bad time. I reckon I can probably just auto battle, or maybe not. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty iconic. The sound effect. Okay, so first turn, she's got just. Now, of course, once I level her up, I'll kind of show her a little bit more, but... Let's go for a Cure Salute. This battle shouldn't be too hard. Later on today, I'll try to make like a free-to-play squad for you to take him down as well. But because he is also weak to swords, shouldn't be too hard. Sword and also bows as well too. There's so many good bow users in this game that deal so many hits. Let's go Partis. Let's go for back surge. I guess her passive hasn't activated yet, so that won't work. It's time to die. Yeah. Jeez, I don't know how to describe this boss. A frog? Frog? With a horn? He looks kind of like a dinosaur. Incoming break. Alright. Well, he's dead. There's no way that he's gonna survive this. Yo, Axel, you got Marusu? Hey, same here. I'm glad a lot of us are getting EX Marusu off that free poll. Yeah, that's a great, I would do that as well too. I might do that as myself as well too. It's over. Get out here, you frog-looking monster. No, my Marusu is not. So I probably will be buying the Waking Stone pack as well too. Yeah, there's a lot of time. A whole entire month. Let's see here. Well, you might as well take care of the Cascade battle here as well. So the ally skill in Arcana Stones and Divine Beast cannot be used. For winning these Cascade battles, you get a bag of gold coins. Because who wouldn't want gold coins? I might risk... Ooh. That's on you. It is pretty good though, I'm not gonna lie. Are these... Well, they're all... Geez, they're on level 60. So yeah, if you can, I would suggest everybody doing this. I mean, you're going up against level 60 enemies. This should be an easy clap for anybody. You wanna know why we got EX Marusu so easily? It's because of my blue slime plushie. Start battle inflict. Oh, that's fine. We already have Ghetto something's going on. EX Viola's A4 accessory is a minus 60 to physical attack and a 200 to elemental attack, and it gives that user a 100,000 damage cap up. And if there's an enemy broken, lowers light, ice, and fire weakness by 15%. Ophelia's EX4. That's the start of battle 2 turn to elemental and physical dodge. Am I correct? Yeah, EX Viola, her A4 accessory is definitely nice to have, but because of the fact that we'll be getting I guess EX Partis later on, his A4 accessory is pretty good as well too. It's honestly the elemental version of Partis's A4 accessory. Oh, we got a perfect. Star battle. Okay. Yeah, that is pretty strong. Sage of Stone, that's a good question. Once I'm done here, we'll check it out. But yeah, that 2-turn elemental or physical dodge, yeah, allows you to do a lot of nutty things without having to worry about damage. Of course, if the enemy can do direct damage, then that's a whole different story, but... Enemies damaged out by 100%. Ooh, we're really scared about that. But only if they can get a turn. Finish it, TK. Komotos. Ooh, that's not fun. Yeah, it is pretty nice, Axel. But of course, nowadays we do have Shana, and we also do have ODO as well too, that can give you Undying. So there's definitely different ways to go about it. Oh, you pulled for a Dulcinea? Interesting. How did that go? I was looking at her kit yesterday, and I thought about trying for a few pulls for her, but she just doesn't fit into the meta anymore. We also did get the Mighty Armlet as well too, so we'll be checking out that as well. But as you can see, these monsters are not that strong, so if you're free to play, if you're a new player, definitely doable, and I would recommend you doing that as well too. Where Morosu wasn't needed. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, that's the best way to think about her. Just wind and fire. Okay, let's see here. What's going on here? The Mighty Armlet is a 100 to physical attack, minus 50 to elemental attack, and minus 50 to speed. Accessorizes the wearer's arm. Well, that's just passive. Or passive description. Zerxenberg. What's her ultimate? I forgot. So these accessories, they come with a detail, but it's not like any passes or anything. It's just like details or descriptions. But the Sage of Stone, that does come with passive. Because something 3 more BP, restore HP to the entire front row. That's not too bad. It could be decent. For like your support. We'll give this to EX Morosu. Brilliant gear, I gotcha. Reduce physical attack and limit attack battle augment. Oh, okay. That's actually not too bad. Go ahead and claim all that, but yeah, we are pretty much, or essentially done with the Dragon Quest Collab Part 1 for now. 2-turn space for Cosmic. Okay. Let's see, is there anything else that we're missing? I don't think so. Zerk is just cheese. It's kind of funny because Octopath Zero, he was absolutely garbage. I did not use him at all. No, I'm not using a Dark Priestess and EX Marusu. That was just a, I just kind of threw a team together. Too many Sazanto Sims. Let's get rid of Serafina for now, and let's throw in EX Marusu. And you. Oh, by the way, the also the make sure you guys do the hunts here as well too. Oh, really? I did not see that interview. That would be interesting to watch or read about. Yeah, but for the most part, it does seem like Octopath Zero characters are going to be the next bar creep, it seems like. We're already kind of seeing that with Zerk himself. Some reason? Okay. Interesting. That was 10,000 EXP, but I do have the pass. Okay. I'll try to keep an eye out for that. I try to follow up pretty much essentially Taiwan server, Chinese server as well too. But the information is though it's not always direct. You gotta with COTC ever since we moved to the side neties, information is kind of hard to find. You have to really dig around. You have like 1,000 rupees. Good luck in your polls, legend. Good luck in your free poll as well too. Put that out, free 900 rupees to good use. Yeah, that's the only bad part about releasing a character like Stark. Of course, granted, we do have like a EX Alani in the future, but I mean, that's about it. Yeah, right now, this game, they're just releasing good units back to back to back. Man, I'm not a big fan of that, but on a on a business kind of thinking, I get it, releasing good characters like that, it's gonna there's more of an incentive for people to buy rubies in the game. Yeah, just EX Alani. Let's get all these bag of coins or bag of gold coins. Because right now, gold and silver stocks are, geez, they're going way up. Really wish I would have bought those stocks back then. Yeah, that's kind of funny how we did have the Orstere characters with Side Celestia banners or influence. But yeah, it's exactly what you saw though. This banner does go for another month, and so you have pretty much a whole entire month to get some more rubies if you don't get EX Maruso. But now is a good time for you to finish up those Traveler side stories. Oh man, I haven't done any of those yet. I think my completion percentage on that is like 30%. Okay. $15 bag of gold coins. Jessica and Goth bunny stockings. Wasn't there, I could have swear, it went viral for a hot second. Wasn't there a move in the Dragon Quest OG games where there was like a character that was dancing? So just told me not to bother Ophelia EX4 at this point because Shauna makes it pointless. I mean, it's always nice to have. I think that was only it. Yeah, so part 1, we do have 7 right out the bat, so that's quite fantastic. Don't forget to do that. $150 a bag of gold coins. Oh, I thought you had EX Ophelia. Oh, jeez. But EX Ophelia is under the Final Fantasy IV collaboration. I don't know when that's gonna happen. A puff puff is a famous move. I might be that move then. Okay, well with that, let's go ahead and check out EX Morusu. Yeah, would it be nice if we got buffed units from the Final Fantasy IV collaboration? I got him. He looks really cool, but he's been essentially sitting on my bench ever since I got him. You go to casino, they say you done, and give you a blindfold. Puff puff. Oh jeez. Alright, so let's go ahead and learn her skills real quick here. You got 5 Cyruses? Hey, that's actually not bad. At least you got Cyrus's A4 accessory. But it's okay. You still have another month to get some more rubies. Also, by the way, on the I think it's next week, we'll get some more rubies as well too. I think it's a total of like 300 or 400 around that. So look forward to that. Clown and Sweet Talk. Got a free Cyrus? Ooh, that's unfortunate. I think you just said before that you don't want a Cyrus. That's okay. Now, if EX Maruso, you can get kind of juicy for if you really wanted to, but you can build her as like a sub DPS or even like a DPS by just selecting 3 attacks on her battle skills. But because of the fact that we have really strong characters already, you kind of don't need that. I would only do that if you're a newer player, but if anything, I would give her support skills for your entire party. Oh, Harvest Moon! There we go. Man, I loved Harvest Moon. I really wish they would bring back Harvest Moon. Final Frolic. Sobbering Slap. I really like her hustle dance here. Essentially what happens if you use that, um, you give all allies 1 BP restore. I think we saw her stone throw before. She just kind of threw some stones. But yeah, the green dragon comes out for this attack. Otter chance to inflict poison for 2 times. Okay, if I had to say something or anything about Maruso here, I would say 3 of her best abilities would be these 3. Of course, you can also put in the Sobbering Slap as well too if you're up against an enemy that inflicts thousands of status effects on you, such as Serafina. But you definitely want to learn her ultimate though. Her ultimate is quite fantastic. Go ahead and overcharge that as well. But yeah, Morusu, she's just a bag of really goodies, or a lot of really good goodies. Her Ultimate Awakening it's nice, but it all depends on what kind of characters you have. Do you have like EX Rinyu? Are you gonna put EX Rinyu on your team, or Solon? If then, I would not go for it and keep on saving rubies. But if she's gonna replace those characters that can give 100% potency, then I would say go for her Ultimate Awakening too. But yeah, you can't go wrong for her Ultimate Awakened at 2. The Sage's Stone is actually not too bad for her. Of course, it's only a 300 HP restore. Oh, 90. I want to give her that. First 10 times. Hey, there we go. Nice. I'm glad to see a lot of us getting EX Marusu. Take this chance to also get her 6-star awakening. Good luck in your pulse. Get that 1 BP. Yeah, let's hope that she doesn't come out because she is the next character to pull for. And that would suck if she did. I want to say next week is probably going to be hopefully a rerun. And I hope that's a rerun because I could use it a week to kind of just get my rubies back up. Alright, so let's go ahead and find out the best way to use her. Let's head up back to Sidorstera. Yeah, the animations for these collaborations are pretty cool. I still recall the Final Fantasy IV collaboration, or the Final Fantasy IV characters, and the sound effects that they make is pretty cool. Head down to Theatropolis. I was up here grinding for Keeper EXP. Alright, which team do I not need? An alt? Oh jeez. I wish I had the patience and the time to start another file for these gacha games, but that's not for me. Yeah, it would be nice to have Kobas. Jeez. In my polls, I got a free Viola. Banner polls got one more copy of Viola, one Cyrus, and one Morusu. Ooh, that's not bad. Viola's Awakening, or Viola's Ultimate Awakening. Let me just double check here. What's her ultimate again? Her ultimate is a 9 times fire weakness implant and a fire timer 5 or 9 hitter to fire. So it's not bad. It's decent. If that's all you're gonna do, it's kind of a toss-up. Because you want to activate her EX skill and then her ultimate to do as much damage as you can. But if you're planning to do more pulls, I would say if you're planning to do more pulls, you can go for A4 accessory. So you can't go wrong with either A1 or Ultimate Awakening 2. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you too, Zuzu. Oh, the shop is now updated. But yeah, these we do have some new shops here, or some new awakening packs there as well too. No more pulls in the banner? Okay. I guess the next question is, do you value a little bit of damage, or do you value her being able to cast her ultimate again? I guess that's the way to put it. Because her ultimate it's a 9 hitter, and she also inflicts fire implant as well too. So you'll be getting that 20% damage, and it's going to break 9 shields regardless because of that weakness implant. But at the same time, if you're going to put Ari onto her, then of course you don't need that. Damage. So she does get a 30% to her stats at A1. But the only bad thing about that is once you activate her EX skill, you can't use... once you activate her EX skill and her ultimate, your ultimate usage is gone. Unless, of course, you have Ari. Because essentially what you want to do is you want to activate her EX skill and then her ultimate. That's probably going to net you the most amount of damage. What was I going to do? I was going to get rid of Nair. Come on up, Lemire. Let's go, Shana. Yo, Sazantos, where you at? How many times we need to teach this to you, yeah, young man? Yeah, you can't go wrong with Ultimate Awakening. I mean, a 9-hitter to essentially, oh jeez, a 9-hitter that breaks any shields, can't go wrong with that. But yeah, in the case that you're not gonna pull any more for her, then yeah, I would go Ultimate as well. Thanks. Okay, so she activated her passive skill there. Let's actually give her some accessories here. You can't go wrong with Cosmic Fans. Cosmic Fan is the second best in slot for her. I would say if you don't want that passive where you need full HP, you can also use the Brave Fan as well too. So can't go wrong with that either. But Cosmic Fan, of course, that's easier to make for multiple people. We'll give her the Sage's Stone for now, just for the heck of it. Again, I would give her the... what's it called? I'll give her the additional 1 turn to buffs. What weapon did I put on the characters, the collaboration? Can you show? Can you finish Sazantos? Weapons. You're going to be wanting to equip brilliant weapons. Those guys are going to be hitting really hard. And they're going to go past the damage cap by a lot. Especially Cyrus. And of course, if you do use EX Viola for her nuke or for her big nuke attacks, so I can kind of show you now if you want to take a look at it. So, for example, my Zerk right here, he's using the brilliant weapons, and granted, this is also Side or Stera, but these collaboration units, they're gonna hit really hard, and I would recommend brilliant weapons over fortune weapons, just because of that damage limit cap up. And we're kind of getting to that this meta where you're going to be wanting as much damage cap as you can. So yeah, I would prioritize brilliant weapons over fortune weapons. And then of course in Zite's list, yeah, you can give them the Uma weapons. That's essentially best in slot. But I was gonna give Morusu. What was I gonna give her? The Maiden's Bell. Or... yeah, the Maiden's Bell. Still that from Media for now. Oh yeah, or the rose sachet. Jeez, forgot that I got this A4 accessory not too long ago. These are going to be the best weapons for late game. What I just said before is it's essentially late game or pretty much end game weapons. These are the strongest current weapons right now that we have. Of course, it depends on where you are in the story. If you haven't finished the Satrastera story, then you probably don't have brilliant weapons. But yeah, these are right now the highest tier weapons inside Orstera. They all have a grade of 4.9. And that's where you want to be. That's where you want to be. Are you ready? Okay, sounds good. Have fun at school today. It's gonna be a great day because you got EX Marusu. It's pretty good. Yeah, you can't go wrong with the latest weapons for Side Celeste as well too. If you don't feel like grinding Uma. Okay, come on, so Xantos. Alright, so first turn here, well, let's go ahead and actually give her some abilities. Yeah, there we go. That's one way to think about it. I finished both stories and I have very few enemies of the Codex left, so that weapon you showed me. Yeah, that weapon is, it's better than Fortune 3, but of course you can't ever go wrong with Fortune weapons. The only time you will stop using Fortune weapons is when you start seeing the fact that you're hitting past damage cap, and you'll see that because you'll be doing the same amount of numbers or same amount of damage each time you hit. So for example, if you have someone like Pardis, or if you have someone like DK, both those two would benefit from brilliant weapons. Because brilliant weapons, like I said before, they give you a 100,000 damage cap up. And that 100,000 damage cap up definitely makes a difference. Exactly. Final Frolic. What a name. Okay, there we go. So we'll go ahead and start for max BP right away. That should increase, or that should proc her passive to happen. Yep. Is he countering elemental attacks? Okay. So because she used the ability at max BP, oh jeez, I was talking, I forgot to look at that. But I don't think she uses at the first term. I don't think she uses her. Okay, so she did not activate just yet. So I guess the best way to use her is you want to use her on turn 1 first at max BP, and then stick her to the back row. Krauser's the best unit. Brilliant weapons are better. Yeah. If you can't hit damage cap like Zuzu said, then I would do fortune weapons. But if you're hitting past damage cap, then brilliant weapons. Okay. So now she's got 2 turns of Jest. Now, of course, we'll go ahead and do back search now. No, I don't think we'll do back search just yet. She's only got 2. So I guess essentially what you want to do is I guess we could do this here. My pure DPS are Artist and DK. Have them fortune is better. Yeah, Partis himself will be hitting damage cap a lot easier than DK. DK requires a little bit more setup, and so if you feel like you're not hitting damage cap each hit with his random target attack, then fortune weapon form is decent. I think it's his Wild Abaddon Blade. But Partis for sure you'll be hitting past damage cap. So Partis, he benefits quite highly from a brilliant weapon. Okay. First one. Second one, third one. Star Sigil. Okay. So now that she activated her Soulstone Enlightened, 2 turns of Enlightened. Why does she have 2? Oh, it's because she procced it. So from what I can see here, I don't think that she... Did she use 3 skills at once? I think she only used 2. Because... Or no, I guess she did use 3, because Lemire got 2 here. The 50% chance did not proc for Zerk and Shana here. Nisa's out. Right. Okay. Oh, I'm surprised he went first. Interesting. He doesn't have any Ponzi up, which is kind of weird, because EX Marusu should have gone first. I don't know why she didn't. Now, of course, you can extend EX Marusu's passive there. If you do put Mabel or Lucetta behind that character that you want. Oh, jeez. Okay, so she's at 2 just again. Sweet Talk, Final Frolic, Hustle Dance, Star Sigil. Her skills are happening way too quick. But essentially, I don't think it's proccing. We'll have to double check a little bit more. That already says Antos. It's got one turn of. Let's see here. Well, first of all, I need to memorize these names: Final Frolic, Hustle Dance, and Sweet Talk. Let's try that one more time. And oh, we're decent on equipment. Okay, so again, first turn. When she uses 3 more BP, she gains 1 Jester point. Final Frolic. Okay, so whenever she uses 3 more BP at the start of battle, essentially she uses her passive right away after that too. So we are doing it correctly then. Yeah, instant ults are so darn nice. That is interesting. Did she just heal 600? Because I did give her that passive. Or not that passive, but I did give her that accessory that came free with the Dragon Quest collab, the Sage Stone. Okay, so now she has one turn to adjust. We'll stick her in the back row. Did I see what? Oh, really? I did not see that. The next thing that NetEase needs to do is they need to increase the speed of these attacks. Okay, so now she has 2 turns of Jest. Now the next turn 3, you want to essentially max BP. And that's gonna have her cast additional 3 more abilities. I see. I have not used any of those characters. Is he countering? Yeah, he is. But it's okay, we have Undying. For 2 turns. Oshat's EX Worth Ultimate Awakening 1. It's kind of hard to say because her Ultimate Awakening is only meant for a few specific classes. Warriors being the more abundant. But just because of the fact that we're kind of shifting towards like a elemental meta in the future. Of course, A1 really doesn't do much for her because she really isn't like a DPS or anything like that. But I would say Ultimate Awakening 2. You'd probably get the most usage or most usage out of that. Alright, so like I said before, once she uses her her max skill here, Final Frolic, Hustle Dance, and Sweet Talk. Final Frolic, Hustle Dance, Sweet Talk. Okay, that's 4 abilities there. Rainbow Tempera. Okay, I don't know what happened before, but she should have gone first. Doubles potency of corresponding element. Act faster during turn. I don't know why she didn't. That is interesting. Why does she move second? I don't get it. Is it like a bug that's going on, or Zurich should not be going before her. Just taking a look at the enlightened here. 2 turns of enlightened, 1 turn of enlightened, 2 turns of enlightened. So that 50% chance procced for both of them. That's weird. So it was Oshet that was holding her back, but I was under the impression that if the if the ultimate goes first, the person behind them should also go as well too. Or maybe that's like a bug that I don't know about. Big boy damage incoming. Or I guess decent amount. Granted, he doesn't have his EX skill active. Alright, get out of here, says Antos. It's time to die. Let's go, follow-up attacks. 64, 66, 64, 67, 64, 66. Now she's back at 2. Granted, now I can go ahead and I can probably activate this here to break some shields. Until she goes down. Thank God we did not need to watch all that. So yeah, that's the best way to go about it. I would do first turn with her, a full BP skill. I would maybe suggest her ultimate gauge skill on first turn. That way you can give your front row 200%. And then from there, move her to the back row. And on turn 3, bring her back out. Of course, activate a skill at max BP. And then on turn 4, use her ultimate. And yeah, I would say that's the best way to go about it. So she's not that difficult to use. You do want to make sure that you want to take a look at the enlightened, because if she uses 2 or more, she gives them a 50% chance for 1 turn. So if this does proc, she gives them 3 enlightened on that turn that she cast this, and then the next turn it's gonna be 2. So that's something to take a look at or watch out for. But she is pretty cool though, not gonna lie. But with that said here, I'm still liking, I'll be honest, I'm still using DK, or not DK, but DP. Just because of the fact that I really like DP and DK together. They just kind of fit together, you know? I mean, they got both really edgy black clothes. And their skill set kind of pretty much just bounces off one another. Well, for the most part. We did also get a new fortune box as well too, depending if you pulled for a character or not. These are just solo masteries, and it's nice that they give us 99, which is fantastic. So yeah, if you have, if you're lucky enough to pull for EX Cyrus or EX Viola, I would definitely give them the brilliant weapons. Those two are going to be power hitters for sure. I unfortunately did not get any of them, or Cyrus or Viola. And honestly, I'm okay with that. I really just wanted EX Marusu, and when the following week happens with the part 2 of Dragon Quest, there's another girl that I want to pull for. She is the simp to Cyrus. I definitely want to pull for her. Her ultimate is quite strong. The towers also did reset as well. With that said here, I think we're pretty much done for everything here. Oh, by the way, that reminds me. We did get a new keeper as well too, so let's go ahead and get that out. And before we call it a day, we need to head on over to the exchange tab as well. Hey, it's a blue slime. What does he do? Restores SP to single ally. Yeah, that's not bad. I think that's like the third keeper that does that. But let's head on over to the exchange tab and see what's going on. So this does have a time limit. I would make sure you take care of that. The Metal Slime's Ember Spirit. It reduces damage taken from some attacks by Master by 25%. And you can boost this up to level 3, so I'm assuming that's what, like 75%? And consuming 2 more BP cures some status ailments, which is not too bad. Now the turn usage, or the time that you can use this, is kind of far out there, 6 turns. So that's something you can watch out for as well too. But you can go ahead and get charged from exchanging your bag of gold coins from the hunts, of course. But yeah, that elemental defense and physical defense are pretty nice though. A medicinal herb, we might as well grab that real quick here. A medicinal herb, HP regen of 30. Anti-dottle herb. At the end of turn, cure poison. I guess that's something. Moonwort or Moonwort bulb. At the end of turn, cure paralysis. Tingle web. Start of battle. Lower speed of all foes by 20%. That's actually not bad. This is actually pretty good. Of course, speed really isn't all that important nowadays, because they're gonna get to go. They're gonna get to go no matter what. But that is definitely more status debuffs that you can inflict onto the boss. That's a slot for EXO shot. Oh yeah, that's one way to think about it. A prayer ring is a SP regen, 2% of the max SP. Iron shield raises fire and ice resist by 10%. Not too bad. Gold is likely a reference to casino. Ah, okay. And of course, we also did get the Veteran Sacred Seal as well too, so grab that as well. was wondering why I can't grab any more of these, but they're at max. Okay, best is last. Nah, I gotcha. Can't go wrong with gambling. Of course, safely. So over the next, how long is this, I gotta double check real quick here. How long is this hunt? It should be until, well, we have 87 days here, but how long is this hunt here? I want to say it's until, I guess it might be permanent. I'm not seeing like a date where it ends. So yeah, essentially if it is here to stay, you can pretty much clear out the whole entire exchange tab, and I would highly recommend doing that as well too. Defeat metal slime. Where is that? Oh, you're talking about this hunter. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and grab our metal slime. But yeah, it's exactly what you saw though. This keeper does come with a pretty juicy physical stat or elemental defense stat. I think that might be the highest in the game for these keepers. Some damage. Damage reduct. I'll slowly be working on him or on the metal slime as well. But essentially, you definitely would want to increase either physical defense or elemental defense. So 150, which is max. And of course, once you get this level up, you can also do the same with elemental defense as well. Okay. Think of redux. But yeah, I want to say he is or I guess it is the strongest in aspects of physical defense. So yeah. So yeah, 150, not bad. You can also give him or it, this metal slime, to what's his name? EX Oswald as well too. Because he essentially does the same thing as EXO shot. So that's more food for thought. Oswald. Because let's see here. Yeah, his transmutation adds 20% of his elemental defense to elemental attack to the front row. So I guess once we move in the future and elemental squads are more apparent, you can definitely give that keeper to Oswald. Alright, bud. You got Viola on the free multi. Is she mega broken or is it just me? Her kit, it's not bad. It's not as good as the current best DPS in the game right now. She's not going to be doing big amounts of damage like Partis or DK or Zerk, but she is gonna hit pretty hard though. With Viola, the best thing about her is going to be her EX skill into her ultimate. But essentially, her EX skill is like a kind of like a version of Partis's ultimate. But yeah, that 200% potency EX skill is definitely going to allow her to do some big boy damage. Yeah, in the right crew, she would be pretty strong, but right now, if you had to put her in like the rainbow meta, she doesn't do too well. I mean, she'll do a decent amount of damage, but I think she's a scholar too, is she not? Yeah, so she's a scholar, so I guess if you really wanted to, you can replace Isla or Oswald for her if you don't have them. Channel Angle, who is that? Oh, her EX skill, gotcha. But yeah, once she goes past, or once 3 turns have passed, and the nice thing about her EX skill is the fact that you get 2 usages per battle, which is really good. Yeah, the Rainbow Squad, I feel like it's taken us for a surprise, that's for sure. I was not expecting that to happen. But, you know, it's nice that, you know, Global has something that JP doesn't. You don't see that often. Alrighty. Well, with that being said here, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take my quest to my bed. Yeah, so she's gonna be doing like 2 big bursts of damage, and then her damage is gonna fall off of that. Jesus Christ, fall off after that. Running a DK and DP team, and I was thinking of adding Zerk and her to a team because she's a scholar. Yeah, you could do that. You're gonna add Zerk. Well, the thing about Zerk is you kind of want to bring in a character that can cast rainbow skills too. So someone like Lemire, or you can also even bring in what's his name, Strabo, EX Lynette, because you want Zerk to do as much follow-up attacks as you can. So that the team that you have, it kind of synergizes kind of weird, but it can work because you're using top tier units. But yeah, she will do pretty big damage too with Zerk. But with Zerk, anytime you put Zerk in your team, you always want Zerk to have at least 2 other scholars, because you want to use his EX skill for some big boy damage. Yeah, the really nice thing about EX Viola is she does have active and passive caps to 50%. So she is doing a lot of damage. How worth is it to keep on pulling the banner? I would say pull on the characters that you like. Pull for EX Morusu if you can. And then I will stop there. If you can get EX Morusu to her Ultimate Awakening, that is pretty much the best that you can do for this collaboration. Just because of the fact that as we move forward, we're going to get a lot of really strong travelers. There's a certain Kate that's coming soon, and she's pretty strong. And I would hope that a lot of us have more rubies to pull for her when she does come out. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, she's really good. Of course, you don't want to be left hanging out, not having enough rubies if you spend everything now. So that's the only thing I have to say about spending all your rubies in one place. And granted, of course, this collaboration does go until next month as well too, so you can also make your decision as well. In between from today to next month, we'll be seeing a few new travelers as well too. So, well, like I said, we don't know what's going to happen in the future and what kind of travelers are going to be released, so you want to make sure you have enough to pull for the next character if they are good. But with that, I am gonna start my quest to go to sleep because I am extremely tired. Stayed up for way too long. That's the only bad thing about these collaborations. I think I stayed up for the Final Fantasy IV collaboration as well too. Or I stayed up until the maintenance was over. I'm trying to fix my sleeping schedule and that's not gonna happen today. But with that here, I'm gonna call it a day for today. To those that are pulling for any of these 3 characters, good luck in your pulls. Hopefully your pulls go the way you wanted them to. But like I said, I want to get some sleep. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Always good to see familiar faces and new faces. But with that said, to those that are still watching, y'all have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you guys are from. Alrighty, that out.